Welcome back to Active Life QiGong. Let's work on our health today. We're going to wake up the body and get ready for the day with a nice short warm-up. Feet shoulder width, toes forward, knees unlocked, hands on the waist, tuck the chin, lift the head and spine tall. Breathe in. Out. Out the nose or the mouth. In. Out. As you breathe, pull the shoulder heads down and back. In. Out. Uncurl, untighten the low back. That feels like the tailbone dropping or the hips slightly tucking. The knees have to be unlocked. In. And out. You can do this routine seated or standing. In. And out. Pushing the hands down. The thumbs stay spread wide. We'll make a slight cup to the hands. And we're going to percuss or tap or slap the belly. Using the whole shoulder blade and upper back to move the arms, not just turning from the elbow or the shoulder. Walk up the center. We're still breathing. Across the top of the chest. Slowly in and out to the left arm, or the right arm for you. Down the front of the arm, palms up. Like we're beating out a rug, beating the dust out of a rug. We're shaking up all the circulation and congested fluid and sleepy nerves down the whole arm. Turn the hand over, up the fingers and back of the hand. There's so much of our body that we neglect every day. Back to the top of the shoulder. If we think about it as percentage of nerves that we use a fraction of what we have built into us. So here we're waking them all up. Even the collarbone and the side of the neck very gently. And then back to chest. The higher percentage of nerves we wake up and we make active and healthy. Other side, the left arm. The healthier our brain is, the better our balance is, the better our energy level is every day, how much gas we have in the tank. Turn the arm over. Still breathing. We don't have the hands on the waist anymore, but I want you to try to feel and imagine the waist area is still inflating when you breathe in, and shrinking and tightening slightly, even the back when you breathe out. The back of the shoulder, top of the trap, and lightly here the collarbone, side of the neck. Even right to the back of the head. Good. To the outer ribs. Stay here a moment. This is a very important area of restriction and knotted up tissue on people. It affects all the digestive organs, our head and jaw pain, hip pain. We're going to walk from here down to the side of the hips. Down the side of the legs, the IT bands. We hear a lot of talk of the IT bands, and they certainly are tight on people. But more important to loosen up the side of the hips down towards the ankle, and this side of the shin and ankle. Go to the front inside of the shin. You can do this, even this part, seated, no problem. If you're very fatigued or you have mobility issues, endurance issues, no problem. Walk around the hips again to the low back. Today's routine is very general purpose, down the back of the hips, back of the hamstrings, down the calves. No matter what you do in your day, if you're sedentary or very active, and then turn the feet out inside back of the calves. The knees. This routine will help your whole body do your day's activity, deal with less pain. Back to the belly. One breath here while we're percussing. In. Filling that waist, belly, sides, back, and out. Gather the hands. One more breath. In. And out. Good. We're going to widen our feet. Shoulder width and a half. I usually say shoulder width 1.5 times, 2 times. So we're going to 1.5 times. And we're going to reach the arms out. First, we're going to practice reaching the arms out. We don't do this too much. Reach them out while lowering your shoulders and tucking your tail or relaxing your low back. You'll feel it stretch across your back, across your shoulders. And we're going to leave the feet where they are, and they can be turned out a little bit here. We're going to turn our waist so that I often talk about the hip headlights. We're going to turn our hip headlights to the right. We're going to leave our arms where they are. So to stay where they are, they have to rotate. The front arm is rotating out as much as you can, turning that shoulder. The back arm is rotating in. Good. And reach the arms out, back to the center. Other side. Turning the hips, reaching out. Imagine someone's pulling your arm backwards and pulling your front arm forwards. Still breathing and still dropping the shoulders. Other side. We're taking this one very slowly. I want to feel that slight tension and stretching all the way down into the back, the ribs. Breathing, reaching. It's easy as we turn back to the right here to forget the back arm and let it drop, to take that tension out, but really keep it reaching out. Feel how the shoulder has to turn in, and this one, the front one, has to turn out. Again, on each side. And y'all are getting quite good at these exercises now, so I'm going to give you more. Note it's easy to let the back leg collapse and to twist on the knees and let the knees be weak. I'm going to do one more time. Keep the shoulders down. I know they're getting tired. We're pressing the outer pinky down into the ground. We're pressing both feet down into the ground. Feel how that keeps the legs active, allows the hips to rotate without collapsing the legs, reaching out with the arms, back to the middle. And you can drop the arms, shake them out. The foot part is probably one of the most important parts of that exercise. If we compromise our lower body just to stretch our upper body, it won't translate as well into real life. And these exercises are about translating into our everyday movements. So we're at this 1.5 shoulder width. We're going to 2. If your hips won't allow you to do that, you can stay at 1.5. But try to reach out here to 2. If you're seated, no worries. Still spread your legs. We're going to sit down. So imagine there's a chair behind you. It's not there. We're going to call it step 1, step 2, or step 3, which is basically perpendicular, or 90 degrees at the knees. One hand reaches out, right hand reaches out, left hand pulls back. Inhale, exhale. In. You feel work in your legs. Make sure you can stay here for a few more breaths. We exhale the whole motion. We inhale, pull the back hand, the right hand back, turning the ribs. Exhale. Think of twisting the ribs the whole time we exhale. Inhale. Exhale, turn the ribs. The arms are just following the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can feel the body warming up probably. Inhale. And exhale. Stand up. Good. Feet together. We're taking the right leg forward. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm wanting to bend this front knee. So the knee's over the ankle. My back leg is reaching straight. I'm bringing that heel towards the ground. And note, I'm on train tracks here, not a tightrope. I don't want to be losing balance. Let's work on this leg position. We're going to press both feet into the ground. The front foot pushes down so all the leg muscles are engaged. The back foot, hips and thigh muscles are active. Now reach the foot back a little further and let the toes lift up. Press up onto those back toes. Bend the front knee more. Feel that stretch in the front of this hip, and then reach the heel down. Try to reach it all the way as low as you can. Now you should have a good amount of stretch on the back of the calf and Achilles and the front of the hip. Keep that there. Pull the shoulders back, untuck the tail, or rather, tuck the hips under, so untighten the back. So it doesn't look like much, but if you're doing it, you can feel the effort involved here. Keep the lower body the same. Don't change a thing in the spine. Lift the arms straight up. Elbows as straight as you can be. If you can bring the hands together, do it, and lift the hands as high as you can. Don't bend in the low back. Keep the low back flattening. Keep the back heel reaching down, the front knee bending. Press both feet into the ground. Reach the hands up. Very good. Let the hands go. Okay, we're going to turn to the other side. I'm going to do this one facing you. So now the left foot is in front. You can see we're on our train tracks. We're bending the front knee. Both legs are active, pushing down. I'm going to lift up on my back toes and take that back foot back, maybe 6 inches. Lift high on those back toes to where you feel a stretch in the front hip, in the front of this hip. Keep that there. Take the heel down. Press that back heel down. Pull the shoulders back, lift the arms straight up. Don't let the low back arch, and reach. Reach higher with the hands. Bend more with the front knee. Push the back heel down. Breathe. Try to slow your breath. Even though there's a lot of effort happening. And you can even do this in a chair. Turn the chair sideways. Put it under this thigh and buttock and have this leg off the chair. It's easy to do. I've been talking to a lot of our patients who have chair restriction. So I aim for 90% of these exercises to be able to be done in a chair. And for a couple that can't, you might risk standing up for a moment if your balance is okay, but always have the chair there for support. Good. Arms down. And we'll stand back up. Shake the legs out. Okay, the whole body's pretty warm, but there's 2 areas we haven't yet warmed up that are crucial for back pain and for sitting or standing all day, which most of us do. We're going to lift the left foot up towards the knee. Maybe you can touch it with your hand. Maybe you can grab the ankle with your hand. Whether you can grab the shoe or the ankle, or maybe just rest it on the knee, or you can put a chair in front of you and rest it on the chair. Get that foot lifted. We're going to lift the same side arm up. We're going to, as this top hand reaches up, the bottom hand presses down. So try to lift that front foot as high as you can while you lift the same side arm as high as you can, reaching the bottom hand down. I feel a lot of tension in the leg here. One breath. Let it down, other side. So lifting the foot up, maybe lifting it higher with the hand or with around the ankle or the shoe, wherever you can get it to, maybe on that chair. Let it go, use the leg muscles to hold it up, reach the same side arm up, opposite hand down. Breathe. So here we're training our balance, incredible strength in the standing leg, and this inner thigh strength in the front leg. That's what I want for this exercise. Reaching that top arm up, pushing the bottom hand down. We don't do motions like this, and these atrophied and tight adductors, inner thigh muscles wreck our back. They affect our reproductive system too, and lower. Good job. There's one last area, the outside of the leg, also atrophies. We're going to lift the left knee up, and we're going to take it past the midline. So we're going to try to lift our heel higher, or lift our heel as we keep our knee the same height. You won't get very far. Maybe you're here, that's okay. You'll feel as soon as you start to lift that ankle that this outer hip's working. So wherever you can get, lift that up. Now the opposite hand reaches up, and the same side hand reaches down. One breath. Really try to lift that heel and ankle and down. Other side. The heel comes up while the knee comes across the midline. Lift it, lift it, lift it. One side will feel harder. Opposite hand reaches up. Same side hand reaches down. Breathe and lift. Stand tall. Find that balance. Exhale down. Good. Shake the legs out. Good work. Your body should feel very ready for the day. Leave a comment, ask a question if you have it. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.